Hi, this is Dan with StarReviews.com, and today we're going to review a product by Zag. It's the Invisible Shield. And the product that we're going to review today is actually the Invisible Shield full body film for this Apple iPhone 3G. Now, to talk a little bit about the product, the Invisible Shield is military grade technology. It's only 0.2 millimeters thick, and what it is just a shield for your electronic device. In this case, we're going to use the iPhone, but they make this product for various different electronics, and it protects it from scratching. The nice thing about the product is it's backed by a lifetime guarantee. So if this product ever scratches or shows signs of wear, you can just remove it from your device. It's not going to leave behind any residue. Send it back to Zag, and they're going to replace this free of charge. That's a nice feature of the product. The same technology that's used in this Invisible Shield, they got from the military. They say it's military grade, and what they mean by that is this film is actually what's used to protect the rotor blades on some of the helicopters that's used by our military. Now, when you get the kit, you're going to get the film. Obviously, you can see the film is inside, the sealed package. You get the squeegee, which helps you with installation. If you have any air bubbles, you just simply run it over the device. You're going to see us install this in a minute. And you have the shield spray. What you do with this is right before you install the product, you wash your hands, you spray this on your fingertips so that the adhesive that's on the Invisible Shield doesn't stick to your fingers. And then you can just simply work the product on, and you'll have a certain amount of time to get the product seated properly before it's completely, dry. And then it's going to be protecting your device from scratches from there on out. Again, if it ever wears, simply remove it, send it back to the company, and they're going to send you a new one free of charge. Let's show you how this thing gets installed, and then we're going to give you a little bit about our results with the product. As you can see here, we're putting the Invisible Shield on the front part of the phone. You just simply lay it down, adhesive side down, like we're doing right now. The person that's doing the install is a little more familiar with the product. They've been using it for a couple months now. This is the third or fourth electronic device that they've put the Invisible Shield on. You go ahead and grab the squeegee device to get rid of any of the air bubbles or the excess shield spray that you spray on the adhesive side of the shield. And it's a pretty easy process. As you can see with the shield spray, you can lift and replace. It's not going to stick the first time down, so it lets you have some time to position it properly and make sure that you have it laid out exactly where you want it. So once you have it positioned where you want it, you just want to make sure you take the squeegee device and just rub it across the flat surface. Any excess shield spray, you want to make sure that you have that taken off. And as you can see, there is your finished product. That is the front part of the Invisible Shield on an Apple iPhone 3G. Let's move on to the back part. So as we move on to the back, it's important to take the Invisible Shield and spray it with the shield spray to make sure that you have enough on there that you can move around and position the back. This is a full body shield. What that means is it protects the entire phone. So it has little tabs cut out of the sides of it so it can contour to the curved back of the iPhone. So then once you do that, you just kind of lay it down where you want it, and then because of that shield spray, it allows you the ability to move it around and position it precisely. Alright, so we're back. We've completed the install. It takes a couple minutes to make sure you have everything positioned right, but really it's not hard to do at all. The nice thing about the Invisible Shield product is they have so many devices covered, and if you don't have a device that's on their list, they have just sheets of this that are plain that you can actually cut out yourself. It's a little bit more of an involved project, but you make sure that you're protecting the device that you just purchased. So as you can see here on the iPhone, we just finished up. It was really easy. It has a complete full body cover on it. So as you can see, there's the front. I'm going to flip it around to the back. And since we just finished this, there could be a couple air bubbles. Those are kind of normal. They're going to work themselves out probably within 2, maybe 3 days later. It's just going to be perfectly fine. And for me to do a little comparison, we have another iPhone here. This one has had the Invisible Shield on it since it was new, and the phone is flawless. There's not a scratch on it. And again, if there were to get a scratch on this Invisible Shield cover, you could just simply return it to the company for using your lifetime guarantee. One thing to note, since this is so thin at 0.2 millimeters, it really doesn't change the profile of your phone at all. So the feel is completely the same. It adds a little bit of grip, which is nice to make sure you don't want to drop these things on the ground. They're not the most durable of things. And it's a little different from this other type of skin case. Here we have a different skin case. It's on a BlackBerry, and it's thicker. It really does change the profile. And with a case like this, the problem is it doesn't protect the screen at all. It just kind of goes around the back of it. It really offers minimal protection. StarReviews is going to give the Invisible Shield 6 out of 6 stars. It's definitely a great product to have to make sure that you're protecting your electronic devices